They're off. Miss Hall and Touch of Twang away the best. It's going to be Touch of Twang and Miss Hall to duke it out early on, and Touch of Twang is going to win that battle into the Allegheny turn. Miss Hall back into the second position, and going off stride there was Touch of Twang. Touch of Twang is off stride, and so too off stride is Flaming Roads as they make their way onto the backstretch for the first time this race. Miss Hall and Billy Carter reclaim the lead. Devok is in the second position. Hey Toodles is up in the third. She's the Boss to V is in fourth. Flaming Roads is in fifth. Touch of Twang at the tail of the field. The opening quarter is on the board in 29-4. It's Miss Hall into the Blue Ridge turn in front from Devok in the second position. Hey Toodles is in third. She's the Boss DV is in fourth. Touch of Twang is up into the fifth position, and at the tail of the field is Flaming Roads as they come into the stretch with just over one lap to go. It's Miss Hall in front from Devok, who is in the second position. Hey Toodles is third through the half mile of 1 minute 3/5. She's the Boss DV is in fourth. Touch of Twang is in fifth, but is shifting to the outside to begin a move in the fifth, now fourth position. And at the tail of the field is Flaming Roads. So they make their way onto the back stretch, and Touch of Twang goes off stride yet again. Miss Hall is in front down the back stretch the final time this race. Devok is in the second position. Hey Toodles is in third. She's the Boss to V is in fourth. Touch of Twang is fifth through 3/4 of 1 minute 31-3. And the last to pass the Comfort Inn for the first time today is going to be Flaming Roads. It's Miss Hall and Billy Carter in front. Archie Buford and Devok in the stalking second position. Here comes Hey Toodles. He's shifted to the outside to take third, and coming up on the inside is She's the Boss to V. They make their way into the top of the stretch, and it's Miss Hall in front. Going off stride is She's the Boss to V as they come inside the final strides. Rather, Devok off stride. Miss Hall and Billy Carter to win it. She's the Boss to V second. Then came Hey Toodles, Touch of Twang, Flaming Roads, and Devok. 2 minutes 2 and 4. They're off. For the lead, it's Caviar Rachel as they make their way into the Allegheny turn, but it's Etc. coming up to the inside. And now Caviar Rachel is back in front. Shady's Finale is up into the second position. Good Queen Bess is third. Etc. is taking the fourth position, followed by Vandalize in the fifth position. Racing in sixth is Unstoppable. Constant Velocity is back in the seventh position, and at the tail of the field, I'm Hot Sticky Sweet through an opening quarter mile of 27-2, and Caviar Rachel in front by a length and a half under William Carter. Shady's Finale is up into the second position. Good Queen Bess races in third. Etc. is in fourth. Vandalize is in the fifth position. Unstoppable is in sixth. Constant Velocity races seventh. I'm Hot Sticky Sweet at the tail of the field, so pretty much unchanged as they come past the stands and the fans with just over a lap to go. Caviar Rachel puts a half mile on the board in 56-3. Shady's Finale is in the second position. Good Queen Bess is in third. Etc. goes to the outside in fourth. Vandalize is fifth. Coming up on the inside is Unstoppable. Now to take the fifth position, Vandalize back into sixth. Constant Velocity is in seventh. I'm Hot Sticky Sweet trails throughout. So they make their way onto the backstretch for the final time this race. Caviar Rachel has led throughout since the dispatch and takes them past 3/4 in 1:26-1. Shady's Finale is making a move on the outside as they pass the Comfort Inn, with Etc. now up into the third position. Vandalize is in fourth. Good Queen Bess is losing steam, now fading back into the fifth position. It's a two-horse race between Etc. and Shady's Finale as they come to the top of the stretch. Caviar Rachel is in front, but here comes Shady's Finale, and Cole Olson to win it. Caviar Rachel got second, then came Etc. Vandalize was fourth, 150. They're off, and pacing, going for the lead on the outside is Ginger Tree Finney, who will take them into the Allegheny turn in front. Race Eye is up into the second position. American Sombrero is in third. Make Some Waves is doing just that in the fourth position. Never Easy Z-Tam is fifth, and What a Treasure is in the fifth position, rather sixth, followed in seventh by Money or Roses. Moment to Shine is at the tail of the field. So it's Ginger Tree Finney and Wayne Long to take them through an opening quarter mile of 29-1. Never Easy Z-Tam with a sweeping move as they pass the Comfort Inn is now up into the second position. Race Eye is in third. American Sombrero is in fourth. Make Some Waves is in the fifth position, followed in sixth by What a Treasure. Racing in the seventh position is Money or Roses. Moment to Shine is at the tail of the field. So it's going to be Ginger Tree Finney and Never Easy Z-Tam, the top two past the stands and the fans with 1 lap to go, and the half mile was on the board in 57-4. Race Eye is in the third position. American Sombrero is in fourth. Up in the fifth is What a Treasure, who is now sixth. Then it's Make Some Waves back into the fifth position. Racing in seventh is Money or Roses. Moment to Shine can see them all. So they make their way onto the backstretch, and now Make Some Waves is beginning to make a move. So too is American Sombrero, and there goes American Sombrero and William Carter to the front through three quarters, 127-2. They pass the Comfort Inn. It's American Sombrero and Ginger Tree Finney, neck and neck, nose and nose, into the Blue Ridge turn. Never Easy Z-Tam is in fourth. Race Eye up on the inside to take third. Make Some Waves is back into fifth. They come to the top of the stretch, and Ginger Tree Finney reclaims the front, but American Sombrero is coming down on one final lunge. So too is Race Eye, Ginger Tree Finney, and Wayne Long to win it. Race Eye got up for second, then came American Sombrero, Money or Roses, Make Some Waves, Never Easy Z-Tam, Moment to Shine. They're off. What That Is gets away well, so too does Cambellini and Theorem. But What That Is going straight to the front. Cambellini is up into the second position. Taking third now is going to be Theorem. Fourth on the inside is Zsa Zsa de Boer. They're followed by Shake and Bake in the fifth position. And then it is DW's Revenge, and at the tail of the field is going to be Every Rose Has a Thorn. They make their way onto the backstretch through an opening quarter of 28-1. What That Is in front from Cambellini in the second position. Theorem is third. Zsa Zsa de Boer is in fourth. Every Rose Has a Thorn is up into the fifth position. Then in the sixth position is DW's Revenge, and at the tail of the field, Shake and Bake. It's What That Is and Jared Moyer in front as they come into the stretch past the stands and the fans with just over a lap to go. Cambellini is in the second position, followed in third by Theorem. Zsa Zsa de Boer is in the fourth position. Every Rose Has a Thorn is fifth, and the half mile is on the board in 57-2. DW's Revenge is in sixth. Shake and Bake is at the tail of the field. So they're midway around the Allegheny turn. What That Is has led throughout. Cambellini is in the second position. Up to take third now is Zsa Zsa de Boer. Theorem is in fourth. Every Rose Has a Thorn races in the fifth position. DW's Revenge is in sixth. Shake and Bake seems to have no interest in this race. So they make their way past three quarters in 126-4. What That Is going to take them past the Comfort Inn in front. Zsa Zsa de Boer and Billy Carter come up on the outside to challenge Cambellini for the second position. Up to take fourth is now Every Rose Has a Thorn as they make their way into the top of the stretch. What That Is all by himself. Up into second position is Cambellini, but they come down to the finish. What That Is? That's a 9-year-old Bay Gelding. What That Is going to win it. Cambellini was second, then came Theorem, followed by Every Rose Has a Thorn, Zsa Zsa de Boer, DW's Revenge, and Shake and Bake in 1:55 and 4. 29-second interval for the final quarter of a mile. And they're off. Harvey's All In and Art Newcomb get away the best. Windermere Frank is right there too. But as they make their way into the Allegheny turn, it's all Windermere Frank in front. Harvey's All In is in the second position. Art Newcomb had to steady back into third. Hillbilly Fairy Tale races in the fourth position. Followed in fifth by Lend-A-Hand Man. Then in sixth is Do You Think? And at the tail of the field is Pacific Stride. So they go through an opening quarter mile of 27-1. Windermere Frank and Jared Moyer take them into the Blue Ridge turn in front. Hillbilly Fairy Tale gets up into the second position, a good stalking second. Art Newcomb has to steady back in third as they make their way into the stretch, just over a lap to go. And it's going to be Windermere Frank and Jared Moyer in front. Harvey's All In now takes the lead from Windermere Frank. Hillbilly Fairy Tale is in second. Windermere Frank back into third. Half mile, 56 flat. Lendahan Man is in 4th. Art Newcomb racing in the 5th position. Do You Think is in 6th, and at the tail of the field is Pacific Stride. So Christian Myers and Harvey's All In front. Lucas Myers and Hillbilly Fairy Tale in the 2nd position. Windermere Frank is in 3rd. Here comes Lendahan Man and Fern Paquette up onto the outside to take 4th, now 3rd. So it's going to be Harvey's All In to take them through 3 quarters, 1 minute 24 and 4. They pass the Comfort Inn. Harvey's All In being challenged by Lendahan Man. Here comes Lendahan Man up on the outside. Back into the 2nd position is Windermere Frank, and Hillbilly Fairy Tale is 4th. Lendahan Man and Fern Paquette Jr. come up to Christian Myers and Harvey's All In as they come to the top of the stretch. It's Harvey's All In front. Late charge from Lendahan Man. It's Lendahan Man. Late charge from Windermere Frank. Lendahan Man was going to hold on and win. 154 and 2. And they're off. KJ Kyra gets away well, so too does Vulcan Hanover, and Creekside Pete is up on the outside to take 2nd as they make their way into the Allegheny turn. Oh Help Me Baby is in the 4th position, followed in 5th by Black Hope. Then racing in the 6th position is Get to the Point. Cotton Candy Cutie is the trailer. So it's going to be KJ Kyra and Dr. Scott Woogan to lead them down the backstretch and through an opening quarter mile of 27 seconds flat. Creekside Pete is in 7th as they pass the Comfort Inn. Vulcan Hanover is in 3rd. Oh Help Me Baby racing in the 4th position. And then it's Black Hope in 5th. Cotton Candy Cutie is up into the 6th position. Get to the Point is at the back of the pack. So into the stretch, just over a lap to go. KJ Kyra in front from Creekside Pete. Vulcan Hanover saving his best trotting for later in 3rd. Black Hope is up into the 4th position. Oh Help Me Baby is back into 5th. The half mile is on the board in 55 and 4. Cotton Candy Cutie races in the 6th position. Far out of it at the tail of the field is Get to the Point. So it's KJ Kyra continuing to show the way. Creekside Pete is in the 2nd position. Vulcan Hanover is in 3rd. Black Hope is in the 4th position. But Oh Help Me Baby retakes 4th from Black Hope in the 5th position. Then Cotton Candy Cutie is in 6th. At the tail of the field, Get to the Point. 3 quarters is on the board. 1 minute 25 and 4. 30-second interval as they make their way into the far turn. Oh Help Me Baby. And here is Vulcan Hanover. Vulcan Hanover and KJ Kyra. And going off stride there is Creekside Pete. Creekside Pete has gone off stride. That spring win streak is history as they come to the top of the stretch. It's Vulcan Hanover in front from KJ Kyra. Black Hope coming up with one final lunge. Driving double on the afternoon for Billy Carter. Vulcan Hanover back in the winner's circle. Black Hope was in 2nd, then came KJ Kyra. Oh Help Me Baby, Cotton Candy Cutie, Creekside Pete, and Get to the Point. The raw fan to pacing. Many go-getters out, and it's Ideal Perfect 10 away well. Speaking of Coffee and Marcus Seelster get away well. So 3 of them across the track as they make their way onto the backstretch the first time this race. Mystical View is back into the 4th position. Caviar Stoney is in 5th. Volleyball Beach is in the 6th position, and Cirrus TV can see them all. So it's going to be, speaking of Coffee, through an opening quarter of 26 and 1. Ideal Perfect 10 now comes up to challenge. It's Ideal Perfect 10 and Marcus Seelster, the top 2 as they make their way through the Blue Ridge turn. They're neck and neck, nose and nose. Back into the 3rd position is Speaking of Coffee. Racing in the 4th position is Mystical View. Caviar Stoney steadies back in the 5th position. Then it's Volleyball Beach in 6th. Cirrus TV is the trailer. So Ideal Perfect 10 and Corey Braden put ahead in front through a 54 and 1/2 mile, 28-second interval between the quarters. Marcus Seelster is on the inside and now takes the front. But coming up on the far outside is Volleyball Beach, who was second last early on. And it's going to be Marcus Seelster and Volleyball Beach. Volleyball Beach and Cole Olson put ahead in front from Marcus Seelster back into the 2nd position. Here's Caviar Stoney up to take the 3rd position, and Cirrus DeVee comes from last to take 4th, 3 quarters, 1 minute 24 and 2. They make their way past the Comfort Inn, Caviar Stoney, and Volleyball Beach. The top 2 neck and neck, nose and nose. Cirrus DeVee is in the 2nd position. Marcus Seelster is in fourth. Then it's Mystical View, Ideal Perfect 10. And dropping back to last is Ideal Perfect 10. They come to the top of the stretch. Marcus Seelster and Volleyball Beach. Caviar Stoney up on the outside. Late charge from Sarah V. Here's the finish. Caviar Stoney gives Billy Carter a driving hat trick on the afternoon in 1:53 and 3. The Rough and a pacing. Grant 23 and Dancer's Image get away the best as they make their way into the Allegheny turn. Then up into third is Crystal Beach. They're followed by Willow Mill Mark in the fourth position. Then racing in fifth is Rocket Party. Back in the sixth position is Intrigued Again, and Beau Breeze is the trailer. So it's Grant 23 and Eric Davis to take them down the backstretch for the first time this race, with Dancing Image in the second position. Crystal Beach is in third. Willow Mill Mark is in fourth. Up to take fifth now is Beau Breeze through a 28 and 4 opening quarter mile. Rocket Party will be sixth as they pass the Comfort Inn the first time this race. And at the tail of the field is Intrigued Again. So it is Grant 23 in front. Dancing Image is in the second position. Crystal Beach is in third. They're 1, 2, 3 respectively. Willow Mill Mark is in the fourth position as they make their way past the stands of the fans with just over a lap to go. Beau Breeze is in fifth, Rocket Party is sixth, and Intrigued Again is seventh, as the half mile was on the board in 57 and 1. So Grant 23 has led throughout since the dispatch. Crystal Beach is now up into the second position. Dancing Image had to steady back there in the third position. Beau Breeze and Willow Mill Mark are neck and neck, nose and nose for fourth. Now Beau Breeze takes sole possession of fourth. Willow Mill Mark is in the fifth position. Rocket Party is in sixth. Far back at the tail of the field is Intrigued Again, 3/4 on the board in 1 minute 25 and 3. Corey Braden takes Crystal Beach into the Blue Ridge turn in front. Grant 23 is in the second position, and coming up on the far outside, Beau Breeze is third. Then it's Rocket Party in fourth. Grant 23 on the inside, Crystal Beach on the outside. These two will duke it out as they come into the top of the stretch. And it's Grant 23, Crystal Beach. Dancing Image is up on the inside, but Crystal Beach and Corey Braden will hold them all off in 1:55 and 3. Going off stride at the dispatch was HP Joni Money. Making their way into the Allegheny turn, Billy Carter is going to take CS Explosive Chip to the front. Son William has Z Express in the second position, so the Carter family is 1-2 in the early stages. Then it's Count Chocolat in the third position. Racing in fourth is Oodles of Good. HP Joni Money is up into the fifth position. Drive to Deliver is the trailer. So it is CS Explosive Chip to take them through that opening quarter mile of 29 and 2. Z Express is in the second position. Count Chocolat is in third. Oodles of Good is in the fourth position. HP Joni Money is back on stride in fifth. And at the tail of the field is Drive to Deliver. So pretty much unchanged as they make their way into the stretch, past the stands and the fans, just over one circuit to go. CS Explosive Chip is in front by about 6. Up into second is Count Chocolat through a half mile of 59 and 1. Z Express is in the third position. Oodles of Good is in fourth. HP Joni Money is in fifth. Drive to Deliver showing no interest, just entering the Allegheny turn as the rest of them make their way onto the backstretch for the final time this race. CS Explosive Chip's lead has dwindled now. It's about 4 lengths back to Count Chocolat in second. Z Express is in third. HP Joni Money is up into the fourth position. 3/4 on the board, 1 minute 28 and 3. They make their way past the Comfort Inn with Oodles of Good back into the fifth position. Drive to Deliver trails. CS Explosive Chip looking to lead every single stride. Count Chocolat is in the second position. HP Joni Money up to third. Z Express is fourth. They are into the stretch. CS Explosive Chip make that a grand slam for Billy Carter. Count Chocolat was second. HP Joni Money third. Then Z Express fourth. Oodles of Good fifth. And Drive to Deliver was sixth. 1 minute 57 and 4. They're off. Rock of Angels and Whitley get away well as they make their way into the Allegheny turn. It's going to be Fern Paquette and Rock of Angels to the front, but Whitley is coming up on the inside to challenge now in the second position. There goes Bubba. There goes Bubba up into the second position now. Whitley back into third. Despicto Lou races in fourth, and Opal's on Fire is at the tail of the field. So it's Rock of Angels, and there goes Bubba, the top two. Then it's Whitley, Despicto Lou, and Opal's on Fire, third, fourth, and fifth, respectively, through an opening quarter mile of 28 and 4/5 seconds. Rock of Angels and Fern Paquette Jr., the lead is a length and a quarter. Then it's There Goes Bubba in the second position, 2 back to Whitley, length and a quarter back to Despicto Lou, and another length and a half back to Opal's on Fire at the tail of the field. They're single file past the stands, and the fans with just over a lap to go, and Rock of Angels will show the way. Half mile is on the board, 1 minute, 1/5 of a second. It's Rock of Angels in front from There Goes Bubba in the second position. Whitley is in third. Despicto Lou is in fourth. At the tail of the field is Opal's on Fire, who is trailed throughout. As they make their way onto the backstretch for the final time this race, Rock of Angels' lead is now down to 3 parts of a length. There Goes Bubba is stalking in the second position. Whitley is in third. Despicto Lou racing in fourth. And Opal's on Fire is last. 3/4 on the board. 1 minute 29 and 2. Past the Comfort Inn they go. There goes Bubba. There goes Bubba. Takes the lead from Rock of Angels in the second position, who is fighting back with everything she has. As they come to the top of the stretch, it's Whitley in third. They are into the stretch. There goes Bubba and Rock of Angels, but There Goes Bubba is pulling away, and there goes Bubba to a victory under Cole Olson. Then came Rock of Angels, Whitley, Opal's on Fire, and Despicto Lou in 1 minute 57 and 1. And they are racing. Bobby's Blue Chip and Get Cash Ready get away well, but it's going to be Bobby's Blue Chip to take them into the Allegheny turn in front. Check Me is up into the third position. Get Cash Ready now back into third as Check Me takes sole possession of second. Turn and Dance is in the fourth position, and Swordsman is at the tail of the field. So it is Bobby's Blue Chip and Corey Braden in front down the backstretch the first time this race. Here's Check Me to roll right on by through an opening quarter mile of 28 and 4. Check Me and Archie Buford are going to pass the Comfort Inn in front. Bobby's Blue Chip is in the second position. Get Cash Ready is in third. Turn and Dance is in the fourth position. And at the tail of the field is going to be Swordsman. So Check Me, who won last time out a week ago today at Shenandoah Downs, is in front past the stands and the fans with just over a lap to go. Bobby's Blue Chip is in the second position. Get Cash Ready now takes second. The half is on the board, 58 and 1. Bobby's Blue Chip is in third. Swordsman is up into the fourth position. Turn and Dance is now the trailer as they are midway around the Allegheny turn for the final time this race. It's Check Me in front. Get Cash Ready is behind by just over a neck. Shifting to the outside is Bobby's Blue Chip, and he is looking to take the front. Swordsman is now through 3/4, 127 and 2. Swordsman went off stride as they passed the Comfort Inn. It's Check Me and Archie Buford back in front from Get Cash Ready in the second position. And then it's Bobby's Blue Chip in third. Swordsman is fourth. Turn and Dance is the trailer. And they're into the stretch. It's Check Me in front. And he is checking out the winner's circle under Archie Buford to win by 2. Tight for second between Bobby's Blue Chip and Get Cash Ready. Then came Swordsman and Turn and Dance. 1:56. And they're off. Lucky Streak and Caviar Aiden get away well. Mickey is all in his third. And Dragonlicious can see them all as they make their way into the Allegheny turn. It's going to be Lucky Streak and Eric Davis to kick away from Caviar Aiden into the second position. Mickey is all in his third, and Dragonlicious can see them all. So they make their way onto the backstretch with Lucky Streak in front by 2.5. Caviar Aiden is in second. Then it's 4 back to Mickey is all in. Another 2 back to Dragonlicious as the opening quarter is on the board in 27 and 4/5 of a second. They make their way into the Blue Ridge turn with Lucky Streak in front. Caviar Aiden in a stalking second position. Billy Carter is looking for 5 driving wins on the afternoon. Let's see if he can get it. Mickey is all in, is in third. And Dragonlicious is at the tail of the field. They're single file past the stands and past the fans with 1 lap to go. Lucky Streak takes him through a half in 56, 7, and 2. Caviar Aiden shifts to the outside and is now still in the second position. Mickey is all in, is in third, and Dragonlicious is in fourth. But Lucky Streak is making Caviar Aiden work for it as they make their way onto the backstretch for the final time this racing weekend. Mickey is all in, is in third, and Dragonlicious is at the tail of the field. Lucky Streak is beginning to tire. The lead is now a neck, now a nose. Caviar Aiden up to take the challenge. 3/4, 1 minute 25 and 1. They pass the Comfort Inn for the final time. Lucky Streak and Caviar Aiden are neck and neck, nose and nose. Lucky Streak putting ahead in front. Caviar Aiden is second. Dragonlicious is up into third. And Mickey is all in at the tail of the field, and they're into the stretch. Lucky Streak is kicking away, getting some left-handed urging from Eric Davis. Caviar Aiden trying to come up with one final lunge. Lucky Streak to win it. And then came Caviar Aiden, Dragonlicious, and Mickey is all in. 1 minute 53 seconds flat, the final time.